Hey, how we doing? This is your boy Bgrynch saying hello. Yeah, this is your boy Bgrynch coming in live from South Central Coral Springs. I want to say hello to everybody that's joining us tonight. We're really going to take it back. This is episode 5. We got 15 minutes of joyous, lovely radio to talk about. And we're actually live streaming right now at the same time on Instagram. So those of you that are listening to this are not getting the pleasure of actually seeing me. So use your imagination and think of something extremely sexy and bossa nova, and then you'll be thinking of me. It's real easy. Anyway, tonight what I wanted to kind of get into, there's a lot of stuff going on with UnderGround Live right now. See, we already got somebody tuning in on Instagram. Hello, Instagrammer. We got a lot of stuff going on with UnderGround Live with me and my beautiful co-host, Bgrynch. We're in the process of building a set. So this Tuesday, we'll still be in the same living room as we always are. But the following Tuesday, we will be on a... Hey, what's up, Drewlissa? Hey, Joy. We'll be in our built set. We have a set being built. We're going to be in a studio. Things have come such a long way with UnderGround Live since the very first shows of UnderGround Live, which are kind of funny because I went way back on a little journey through the different personalities that I've had on UnderGround Live from the very beginning. And it's very, very interesting to see how the show has evolved and changed, and with all the very many co-hosts that I've had, co-hosts that I've guessed, brought in as guests, and the various numbers that we've acquired. And God, I'll tell you what, this show has come a very, very long way. It went from being, rated X to rated PG to rated PG-13 to rated R to rated X. And now we're kind of borderlining that. It's rated triple X. Now we're kind of going along with the flow, trying to keep it fucking bossa nova, so everybody can enjoy without offending too many people. So, this is our radio show. For those of you watching on Instagram, we are actually live right now on Spreaker Radio, which will also be broadcast over Facebook and YouTube. We'd like to keep it, real here on UnderGround. So that's what we're doing. So anyway, I'd like to, give you guys a little insight what's going on right now. For those of you that aren't aware, perhaps Joy, you might not be aware, any of my radio listeners might be aware. If you haven't caught the show over the last 5 weeks, I have a brand new host that co-hosts with me by the name of Bgrynch. She is absolutely fucking awesome. Thank you, Joy. Joy saying she's glad to be there, and I'm glad you're here too, Joy. Although the people on the radio, they can't see that, but they know that I'm talking to you, so it's all good. We can interact just fine. Actually, Jerusalem has actually co-hosted with me on a radio show once before, and it was kind of neat. So I could totally, you need to catch up, Joy. Things have gone a long way. Not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, we will be in our brand new studio with the whole complete professional setup. UnderGround Live has gone a long way since the beginning, of my bedroom to the living room to a studio. We have Anarchy Media, which is my company, has gotten invested into, and there's a lot of money being poured into the show now. So, things are really going well. I'm very, very happy with the success of the show. We're building the numbers back up. Joy's been watching forever. So Joy remembers when we were up in the 900s to the 1200s to the 3500s. Joy's seen the show back then. And now we're slowly making our way back up to those numbers. Thank you, Joy. Joy says she's excited for me. I'm excited, believe me. I'm very excited. It's an exciting period of life right now. A lot of hard work between doing the Instagram show, the radio show, the YouTube show, the Facebook show, and possibly the Anchor FM show. We're doing a lot of work. There's going to be a lot of Bgrynch going around. So I hope you're not allergic, because if you are, you fucked. But you're not allergic to me. I don't think so anyway. Joy's on Instagram right now, radio people, and she's letting us know that she used to watch it all the time, my show. But she has a life, and not everybody could revolve their life around me, even though that's how I would love to have it, because I am like the sun, and you guys are kind of like planets that revolve around me. Is that how it works? I don't know. That's how I like to think about it in my head anyway. Doesn't sound conceited. I'm convinced, people. That's just the way it is. As a matter of fact, they want to take some pictures of me right now. Smile. One more time. All right. I love it when people smile. Take pictures of me while I'm smiling. It's very, very nice. So, yeah, I was watching the old episodes, right? And the old episodes started out with me actually on Periscope, doing live streams on Periscope before I had the opportunity to go live on Facebook. Now, a lot of you guys might not know this, but I am Bgrynch Underground Live is the first live stream broadcasting show ever on Facebook from the beginning of live Facebook. So that's kind of neat when you think about it, because before Facebook went live, I was doing Periscope and Ustream and only doing video feeds that I was transferring over to Facebook. And it was kind of gnarly when Facebook went live. I definitely jumped on that bandwagon from day one, and have been on Facebook ever since. There's been a couple of times where I got very, very upset with Facebook and told Facebook to go fuck themselves, and I would just mainly go on Periscope. But no, Facebook is my home. Facebook is where I love to be, up until we get that contract for Sirius XM, and then, then you guys will see me. We have a website, by the way, for those of you joining us now that don't know, www.bgrynch.com. So you might want to check it out. We have a lot of merchandise. We have a lot of accessories that all say Underground Live. Joe, I can't possibly read that big paragraph being on the radio, but I'll tell you what, just for you I will. All right. Joyous from 954 says, oops, I sent it before I could say that. I used to watch all the time, but I've been aloof, and I'm ready to come back. I'm an OG big-ass fan. Well, I don't have to be a big-ass. I wish. Well, let me tell you something, Joe. You're absolutely right. I'm so glad that you're back with us, because you are an intricate part of the family. Joyous actually would tell me how she's watching the show while she's waiting for her daughters to get out of the movie theater. So she would be watching the show while she was in her car, straight chilling, watching Underground with Bgrynch. So I think that that's kind of dope, because Joy has always been a very special fan of mine, part of the family. But yeah, starting from the very first episodes on Facebook, where I was doing them by myself, we started with this awful co-host by the name of Matt. He was pulling other people's shticks. It was very fucking stupid, to be honest with you. I had to get rid of him right before Googs came in. Now, Joy, you might remember Shanna the Googs with the big titties. She was with me for just about 2 years to help build the foundation of the show. And she showed her boob by accident one time and ended up quitting because somebody mentioned to her, dude, don't you have any respect for yourself? It was like total accident. Back when movie theaters were... Yes, this was... Of course, Joy wants to remind me that this was back when movie theaters were permitted, as they are not now. Lucky people like me have cinema on jailbroken Fire Sticks, where I could watch the movies that are coming out and not have to worry about going to the movie theaters or catching COVID. So it's perfectly awesome. But big titty... Oh, yeah, the Joy is saying big titties. She was great. Yeah, the Googs was absolutely a great, great co-host. She helped me build the show to what it is up until, she quit. And then I had to take over by myself and run things myself. I had a couple of co-hosts in between. But yeah, Jerusalem, you have huge titties. There's no doubt about it. You totally fucking put Googs under the fucking table. But as I was saying, you guys are confusing me because I'm actually doing a radio show right now for you guys. All right, just to let you know. Joy remembers Googs. Googs was a great, great co-host. But you guys have not seen anything yet, Joy, until you watch an episode of Underground Live with my new co-host, Brittany Bitch. She is absolutely the piece of the puzzle that has been missing from this show since day one. And she is the yin to my yang. She is the dill to my dough. She is absolutely the fucking best co-host a person could ask for. She's changed the whole outlook of the show. The show is doing great. Like I said, the numbers are climbing, and we have investors now. We have people actually investing their money into my company, Anarchy Media, which owns, naturally, Underground Live, and turn my sound up. You're just too far away, sweetheart. I have a microphone right here. Your camera is back there. I need to make sure that my radio people are hearing this. Drusilla loves Brittany Bitch. Brittany Bitch is the shit. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, watching the evolution of Underground Live, it's been a lot of fun because, as you guys know, I'm schizophrenic, so therefore I have many personality changes, and you could see them over the progress of the show, all the different personalities that I've shown, and it's kind of funny. But I think I found my niche right now. You know what I mean? I don't talk about my cock as much because it's not really fair. Even though the Googs was kind of like, she'd get pissed off, and I couldn't say retard or midget without her giving me an elbow. And my air conditioner went off. Sorry about that, guys, but it's okay. You guys can handle it. I have a lot more freedom now with Brittany, but the thing is that I have so much respect for Brittany that I don't want to overstep my bounds. So I've kind of quit talking about my 8-inch beautiful cock for the time being, unless of course somebody in the comments brings it up. Then of course it has to be spoken about, because I have no problem talking about my nice 8-inch handsome fucking cock. But the thing is that we're trying to tone out a lot of the negative stuff that are going to deflect people from watching the show, even though 95% of my audience are females from the ages of 35 to 80. So we want to try to bring that male demographic back in. So we're hoping that you guys will actually share the show when you watch it. We just had the Share the Show raffle in which Bonnie Lake from Pennsylvania won by sharing the show. Her name was put into the raffle, and she won herself a nice COVID mask that says Underground Live across the front of it. By all means, I implore you guys to check out www.bgrynch.com. We have old shows that you could see on there. We have all of our merchandise, from sweaters to leggings to t-shirts to hats to hoodies. I mean, anything and everything that you guys could ask for or want. It has Underground Live on it, or Anarchy Media on it, the Anarchy sign, which is my favorite sign of all. We have everything going on that website. So I really hope that you guys check out www.bgrynch.com. Get caught up on the shows there, Joy. You can get caught up on all the shows that you've missed, and also implore. Yes, that's what I meant to say, implore. I don't even remember what I said before, Joy, but implore is the word I'm looking for. I love when my fans correct me. Did I say I meant family members? You're always out there to support me, Joy. I know. I love you, Joy. You're incredible. So we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left of our radio show here. So let's not waste too much more time speaking to my wonderful Instagram audience that have tuned in, all 2 of you. Because probably you guys are the only 2 that are going to listen to this, even on the radio show, because the radio show doesn't do that fucking good yet. But it's all good. I really want you guys to start watching the Underground Live Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That would be 8 o'clock Mountain, 8 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Mountain, and 6 Pacific. 9 o'clock Eastern Time on Tuesday nights. The show is absolutely incredible now. Instead of running the old 20 minutes that we used to run, the show can actually run up to 45 minutes now, and it's just pure fun and great interaction with the family. We now call followers and friends family because you guys have stuck beside me for a hell of a long time. And my peeps have always got my 6. And I love you guys for having my 6, my back all the fucking time. I love you guys for always supporting me in my efforts. And I do this show for you guys and for me. It's kind of therapeutic for me. And yeah, the rebroadcast will be put on Facebook shortly after. See, right now it's going live on YouTube, and we're live on Facebook on my Underground Live radio page. But this will get released at 8 o'clock to my media page and my normal wall and the LSTV page. See, there's a lot going on that if you haven't watched the show in a while, that you're missing. But we are now down to our last 30 seconds of the show. So I want to thank you, Instagram, for tuning in. I want to say thank you very much for Drusilla and Joyous for tuning in. This is your boy Bgrynch. I got to go. My time is up. I want to say thank you for tuning in. By all means, keep it real, guys. Love each other. And for God's sakes, peace out. Let's keep it peaceful. Because in this day and age, people just don't want to keep the peace. Let's keep it like the hippies. You know what I'm saying? You ever see 2 hippies fight? No, of course not. Because they were too busy being dirty and getting along, tripping on acid. I got to go, guys. I love you. Keep it real. Love each other. Peace out.